Hi, my name is Rachel Olsson, and this is my video application for the Inheritance of Hope Legacy Scholarship. I first learned what it was like to live with a terminally ill parent when I was 6 years old and my mother was diagnosed with lymphoma. Being so young, it was difficult for me to really understand what was happening, so I kind of just went on with my life. Thought it was cool that my mom could change different hairstyles every day, and that my brother and I could have wheelchair races in our house. As my mom got worse, she began staying at the hospital, but I didn't really care because that meant I could stay with her. To this day, those memories are some of my favorites. The night would consist of us watching movies and eating ice cream. When it got late, my mom and I would talk about life. She'd always tell me how blessed we were. She would say that life is short, so I'd enjoy every minute and never to take it for granted. That's pretty advanced stuff for a 6-year-old. But I've never forgotten her words. After a 6-month battle, my mother lost her fight with cancer and passed away. When my mother died, my family was changed forever. My once cheerful brother became secluded and distant, and has never been the same since. My mother was not only my father's love, but also his business partner too. And now my dad had to work even harder to make ends meet and provide for our family. Sometimes it felt like I lost 2 parents when my time with my father was quickly replaced by an endless rotation of nannies and friends. But remembering my mother's words, I worked hard to focus on the good in life and tried to enjoy every moment. Eventually, I welcomed a stepmother and stepsister into our home, and a baby sister soon followed. There were a lot of changes in a short period of time, but through it all, my dad was there for me. He really was my best friend. No matter how busy he was, he tried to be there for every event in my school, and always made time to read with me in the evenings. Just as I felt I was getting a handle on things, I got the news that knocked me off my feet. I was 15 years old when my father sat me down and my brother and told us that he was diagnosed with the same terminal cancer that took my mom. I was devastated, but I knew that this time I had a choice to make, to let this affect me negatively or to let it shape my life for the better. I remembered the lessons that my mother taught me about not giving up in adversity. I decided to embrace the change and make the best of it. I channeled my fears into positive activities and helping others. I have participated in varsity sports and extracurricular activities during high school and have been actively a part of my community. In my junior year, I also went to Senegal, West Africa, and worked with the orphanages. The experience gave me a glimpse of what it really looks like to lose everything, and I came back even more determined to help others. I have been accepted to Arizona State University, and I plan on pursuing a career in trauma and bereavement counseling. I believe that I can use these challenges that have occurred in my life to help others overcome their own adversity and become better for it. My father has taught me this. He always looks on the bright side of things and is willing to help others and doesn't even let the cancer slow him down. Thankfully, my father's cancer has progressed much slower than my mother's did, and he is doing well. It's hard for him, though, because he has less and less energy, and he still has to work just as hard to provide for our growing family and support his business. I can tell that it is slowing him down, and I wonder how much longer he can continue providing for us. With 6 people in our home, I understand my college dreams aren't the first priority, but my father is doing everything to make this a reality. I am working all summer in a variety of different jobs and plan on working through my time in college. But I know that I will need additional financial support to complete my studies at ASU. An Inheritance of Hope Legacy Scholarship will greatly help my quest to make this dream a reality and will put me one step closer to going to Arizona State University in the fall. I thank you for your time and consideration.